Got us a little coffee this morning. We got to be on our A game. I'm gonna go chase that turkey again, obviously. I wish I could say I was confident. Typically, in a situation like this, I'm really confident about killing the turkey, but this is a strange turkey. I won't call him strange. I'll just say he's good at what he's supposed to be good at, which is staying alive. We have covered up the light that comes on when this camera's recording. I've put a face mask over the boom mic. That turkey yesterday popped over and saw something and freaked. And this turkey's got a hair trigger. I mean a hair trigger. My brother was in here hunting the opening weekend and he did the exact same thing. I'm talking, he's got a hair trigger. Like if one thing's out of place, he don't just like, ooh, what was that? He takes 2 steps and sets his wings and goes. So he's got a hair trigger and a flawless exit strategy. But that's kept him alive thus far because he gobbles way too good to be alive in this area during this time of the season. So I spent 3 or 4 days here in Georgia trying to punch a tag or two, which I have not done. So on a skid, we'll see if we can't right the wrongs this morning.
Things are starting to wake up. We are all situated in a little nest up here. Very similar to yesterday morning, except we're just a touch down the little finger than we were yesterday morning. And so is he, so let's see if we can't make something come together on this bad turkey. bad turkey. You and I both know he ain't turning around coming back over here. Unbelievable, man. That's a tough turkey. Turkeys that gobble like that in places like this. Them some tough turkeys. Because, I went silent on him. He waited forever to pitch out of the tree, unlike yesterday. When he pitched down right below me. He couldn't have been 50, 60 yards. So I just sat there and waited on him, didn't say a thing. I could hear him just getting closer and closer with every gobble. It just took him forever. Could hear him walking. And he's right behind, there's a big old oak tree right here. He was directly in line with it. I was ready for him to come out of either side. He couldn't have been 50 yards. And I heard him start doing some low putting. The next thing I know, he gobbles and he's 50 yards to my left and now 60, 70 to the left. I mean, there ain't no way he saw me. No idea. That is one heck crazy turkey. That's a bad turkey. Golly. I was wound up this morning, boy. I was shaking and he's got my anxiety level through the roof. But he wins again. Even though he gobbles 9,000 times. I'm going to use what I learned from him yesterday and see if he does something similar today. So I'm dropping off the back side of this mountain. I'll get on this side of it and try to loop around him and get in front of him. I hope that in order for this to be effective, he's going to slow down. I don't need him to be moving fast. His goblin's slowing down considerably. Goblin up there, where is he? If you followed along the last couple of days over this ridiculous turkey I'm dealing with, he's gobbling very sporadically now. He came through this bottom right here yesterday, but it doesn't appear that he's going to do that today. He's like staged up down here off the road. Too far for me to slip to the edge and kill him, but I can start slipping that way and just see how close I can get, I guess. But what I can't do is do that with all this crap, because this crap is like dragging a wheelbarrow behind you. So what I'm fixing to do is apologize to y'all, because I doubt I'll kill this turkey, but I'm gonna leave all this junk right here, get down to my leafy, a gun, and a mouthy opener like turkey hunting's supposed to be. And I'm going to try to go get closer to this turkey. It's come to that. Funny story. I tell y'all that, and I tell y'all that I'm fixing to go try to crawl in on this turkey and get a little closer. And I hear something rustling in the bushes behind me. Look who it is. I don't know if he's got enough luck for this one. Walking off to the left, but I can't be for sure of that. ain't got no dead turkey. I got close, I guess you could say. I got pretty tight at one point in time, but he was down in the bottom, had a bunch of thick crap between me, and then he chose the other ridge side away from me, and I watched him for friggin' 30 minutes feed, just walk in front of the tree that I set up on him yesterday, the one that he's been gobbling in front of in the evenings. Watched him walk through there all the way up to about 11, gobbling. 11:30 or so, he's gobbling. Then he I couldn't tell. I lost him in all the greenery. Couldn't tell if he went up and over or if he just went down like he has been going down the finger. That's what I assumed he would do, but last time I saw him, he was angled back up and right, just feeding, stop, gobble, feed. And of course he gets out of sight and he quits gobbling, so I don't know which way he went or where he's at, so I've laid in here with this turkey all evening. Just stayed in here, expecting him to start gobble as the sun, as it got past the high noon, and he hasn't. But I just heard something walking over here. I haven't put myself in a position to kill him. I've been standing up on this high point and this thick stuff, waiting to hear from him first, so that I didn't walk down in there and bump him. I want him to gobble first to let me know which way to go, but he hasn't done that. I do hear something walking over here though, but it could be anything. I can't tell if it's a deer, turkey, or what. Can't hear it well enough. That's him. Why are you up here in this stuff? Yeah, that's what I figured. That turkey right there has drawn me crazy. When I left, okay, I don't even know where to start. First off, let me show you this. There's the turkey. Y'all can see what I'm in. Like all these hardwoods down here, that finger that you see down there, that's where me and him's been playing the ball the last 2 days. I was over here. There's the big old pine tree. It was laid over. I was laying at the end of it, down on the bottom hillside of that today when I watched him out here. But that's the hillside he's been doing all his mess on. Right there. I don't even know where to start. I gotta get my brains about me right quick. That turkey has drove me absolutely insane. I've called the turkey up the last 2 mornings off the roost, and he's gobbled like a banshee. And then he's got this, he's nervous turkey. He's an extremely nervous turkey. You can hear him, and he's gobbling. Both mornings I've heard him just start putting for no reason. During his gobbling, he'd put, then gobble, then put. Then you hear him gobble, then gobble. Did it yesterday and this morning. He's just a nervous turkey. And he lives up in these ridges to where he's got a flawless exit strategy. The least little thing that he doesn't even like, it ain't even got to be anything out of the sorts. I don't know if it's just demons in his head. He takes 2 steps and sets his wings and glides to the other mountain. An extremely difficult turkey to kill because of that. Because he gobbles like crazy. He gobbled almost to lunch today. Gobbled till 10:30 yesterday. Hundreds of times it seems like. Well, 12 o'clock's about the time he went over this little ridge from me, and I thought, I'm gonna stay in here with him. He's gobbled good every single evening. I'm gonna stay in here with him. That way I'll be close. On the first time he gobbles, I can make a move and try to kill him in the evening. Well, that's the ridge finger that he likes right there. I wasn't sure where he was at. I didn't want to go down there and get in my spot where he's been the last couple of evenings because I was afraid he was already there and he wasn't gobbling yet. So I just got up on the top here that you can see around me. There's a bunch of blowdowns and stuff. I just got on the top, which let me hear on both sides of it. And I went to sleep. I was like, I'm gonna try to catch a few hours worth of nap. That way I can just get in the truck this evening and go ahead and get some of this drive behind me tonight. So I'm asleep. I'm sitting there, I'm sleeping. I start coming to it about 4 o'clock, I guess. Thinking, all right, it's about time for him to start gobbling. And I heard him gobble, I think. And it was off this backside, which is where he stayed yesterday in the middle of the day. And yesterday I had to go in and get some work done. I just came in at about 6:30 and he was already in their little evening spot gobbling. And I was kicking myself for not staying with him. So anyway, today I heard him gobble back there, I thought, but I couldn't confirm that. I heard him gobble one time. But anyways, I'm up on edge at this point because I want to listen for him to gobble, because I know where I need to be, but I just need to make sure he ain't in the way to getting there. So I'm up on edge gobbling. By the time I hear something walking, and I think I even took his camera out and talked to it. I said, I hear something walking. I don't think it's a turkey. There's probably a deer or something. There's no reason for a turkey. I mean, I didn't set up in here to kill a turkey. I set up in here to listen to turkeys and drop down on them. But the more I listened to it, the more two-legged it sounded. And the next thing I know, I see his big old head stick up. I said, God dang, that's him. That is him. And I'm standing up just beside old green bush up there on top, just standing there. The thing is, I haven't called to him. Turkey has no idea I'm there. And, well, he came up and we killed him. And this is the one that's been doing all that to me. Golly, he was close. I tore him up a little worse than I like to tear him up. Golly. Oh, God. They say the ones that you don't kill, you remember more than the ones that you do kill, but I think this one is going to fall into both of those categories because he was fractions away from not being killed. Because I've wrestled this old boy since day before yesterday in the evening. I found him. My brother found this turkey. I have to thank him. I don't know if I want to thank him or punch him for this turkey. I've got a headache right now. I left this mountain yesterday with a headache, and it's because of this turkey. Oh man. This joker's way overdue. I hope his lighter lights. I done dried up.